Welcome everybody to We Are South County. I'm Jim O'Callahan, President and CEO of the South County EDC. We're excited to start a new program that helps highlight some of the amazing businesses that started here in South County, have grown, and also embody what South County is truly about. And I couldn't think better than Junior Moran and Albert Calderon to be our first guest. It's a pretty amazing story we're going to get to hear today about Hibachi HK Grill. So welcome, guys. I'd love to hear a little bit about you guys and get to know you a little bit.
Hi, we're a company that started in Chula Vista with the concept or the idea to have a food truck serving Japanese grill. What last August, September? Let's say.
We started in August. Kind of putting things together, and then our grand opening was in September.
Nice. And I hear that, when we first got to meet, we sat down and chatted. How did you guys both get into the industry? Because I hear you were originally kind of competitive and now we're partners. So that's pretty cool to see.
It was more like, I guess, accidental. It was an accident, basically. We used to do nightclubs, concerts, and we got the opportunity to do a restaurant that had like kind of a bar atmosphere at night. So we did the marketing there, and we saw how we grew that, and basically went on our own.
It's pretty awesome. What has been the biggest learning curve going from nightclubs to restaurants?
The concept is the same. The only, we're gonna put the secret out. The only thing that we realize is that you can only do a nightclub or sell tickets to an event. Only so many during the week, the month or the year. When it comes down to a restaurant, it's a necessity. So, 24/7.
That's awesome.
That's like the biggest, I'll say thing that we learned once we transition from nightlife, and concerts into the food industry. That we realize, hey, this is something that we can do. There's no hours for this. There's no limits to it.
Yeah. And you started with one unit, one operation, and now how many different types of businesses are you running under the
We
group?
have 3 different concepts open. It started as one concept, which was Hibachi Kings. Then we had the opportunity to go into a second concept, which was Birria Kings, right? Then we went into a third concept now, which is Taco Kings, right? The plan is to get across the board to all types of foods with the same branding. We have 3 trucks right now on the process of opening the fourth one. And we have opened one restaurant, one taco shop under the Taco Kings branding. And we're getting ready to open Birria Kings in National City, actual brick and mortar.
Pretty amazing. So when you started out in September, I mean, how many employees did you have?
We started just me, him, and 3 other people. And the idea was to just do the Hibachi Kings truck.
Okay.
Everything else wasn't even like an idea. It wasn't even a part of the picture.
That's pretty crazy. And now how many people do you employ here in South County?
I actually just sent, I think it's about 47 people that I sent over to paychecks this week. In Chula Vista and South, well, I guess it's all South County, National City, and Chula Vista. We have about 35 of them, and then we have another 12 to 16 over there in East County, where Taco Kings is at.
That's pretty amazing, and a credit to you guys. This all started during COVID. I mean, you don't see many businesses that popped up, so it's a pretty great story. How have your employees responded? Are they eager to help you grow and move up?
There's definitely a culture of appreciation and family to an extent. We have turned over probably 2 people since we started, and everybody comes in like they really believe in the core value of the business, and they really take on the business like if there was theirs, because of the fact that we were born out of nothing and during real hard times, so we have gone through it all, instead of like laying down and accepting restrictions and stuff like that, we figure out a way, So there's definitely, I will say, a big level of appreciation across the board with all the and everybody is really like sold into what we're doing. They don't do it out of financial gain. Obviously, it's important,
Sure.
but I believe, like, I can tell you about 99.9% of the employees do it out of conviction.
That's pretty amazing. And you also have added a centralized operation, like a warehouse kind of kitchen
Yeah,
area,
well,
correct?
now that it got to its multiple business units, we do have a corporate office that we're actually sitting in, where it's kind of informal still. We're remodeling and getting ready for the corporate team. You got 5 different businesses, plus the operation of the food and stuff like that, manufacturing the food and all that stuff, cooking it. So we have a few kitchens and we have the corporate office because now is you're running 5 different storefronts, so we need a team just for that, keep it all together.
That's pretty amazing in and of itself. I mean, you guys are the true South County story. I mean, you started out with 5 people, you two, and a couple of employees, and now have built a business that expands across. Where are all of your locations now? I know you're pretty.
Right now, the trucks, all 3 of the trucks are in Chula Vista. The birria restaurant that is going to open is in National City on Highland and 24th. 24th, right? Yeah. And then Taco Kings is over there in Del Cerro, right by SDSU area of the 8 freeway.
That's great. Well, we're gonna love to come down and try. I know Ephraim and I are looking forward to it, and I just got to hear a little bit about birria. I had never tried it, so I'm looking forward to giving that a whirl as well. What would you like to share with people of South County about the business, if anything, additional to what we've talked about?
You want to go for it?
Wow.
Big scope question.
Oh yeah.
What do I wanna tell South County, and what do I want to tell? Let's say, are we talking to the people? Are we talking to the city of Chula Vista? Are we talking to the city of just South County in general? Who are we?
Let's start with the people of South County. We'll go there.
Well, let's tell the people. I mean, business owners. Where there's difficulties, there's also opportunity. Use this as an example, or I don't want as an example. Let me rephrase that, and let's make sure we edit it. Use this as an inspiration. When there's restrictions, where there's things that make it more difficult, there's also opportunity. And oftentimes, when you focus on the opportunity, you realize that there's a huge potential. I will say that to my fellow business owners. Now, to the people, I would just tell me that we're here to service them, and hope to keep having their support. And we really appreciate the support. We wouldn't grow as fast as we have, no matter how good the brand or how good the food is. We wouldn't be as big or as fast. We haven't grown as big or grown as fast as we have if it wasn't for the people supporting us. So we really want to say that we appreciate that. And then to the local officials, I just want to say, we're here to try to make each one of the cities that we're in look better, be better. We want to offer jobs. We want to continue doing a little part for growth, and we really appreciate the support and hope to be able to continue to work together hand by hand to making each one of the communities that we're involved in better.
That's awesome. I really appreciate that. And I want to thank you on behalf of everybody in South County, and especially the South County EDC, for taking the time today to share a little bit about yourselves. We encourage everybody to get out to one of the amazing locations by Hibachi HK Grill. And we look forward to getting to see you guys grow and continue to prosper here in South County. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
So